Hi, my name is Dana Sardano. For those of you who don't know who I am or what I do, I'm an artist, I'm an author, I'm an educator, and everything I do is centered around personal empowerment and spiritual development. And I do this through my creative expression, through my creativity. Again, I create art, I write books, I do all sorts of stuff like that. None of that really matters. But today I want to talk to you about a deck of cards that I've created with my dear friend Ann Marie Skordy. They're called Soul Traveler cards of empowerment, and they're basically adorned with all my artwork and all of her beautifully written channeled messages of inspiration and empowerment and upliftment. And today I picked a card. Oh my god, it's such a good one. Today I picked a card. This is Angel Baby. This is one of my favorite paintings, actually. And I say that about all of them, but for real, one of my favorites. And the message is your purpose. So please indulge me. Your purpose. Many believe the purpose must be grand, great, assisting humanity on a grand scale, like a movie. Understand that your purpose is to follow your happiness, to create a foundation, a microcosm for yourself built upon the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is discoverable by dedicating to yourself. As you allow yourself, as you give yourself permission to engage in your joy, your happiness, then you will have achieved your purpose. From there, your effects will naturally expand outward without effort, without force. That is the flow, the fun. You are, in fact, in alignment with your true being. And when this becomes your everyday state of existence, you have become. This is your purpose. This card is so good. And I'll tell you, I talk about this all the time. So I created these cards about 5 years ago with Ann Marie. And since then, we have, oh my God, I've read them a billion times. I've edited them, re-edited them. This is the second edition of the card. So I had to look at them all over again. And every time I pull a card, I see it with different eyes. And I know when I started painting, now we're going back 2015, we're going back almost 10 years now. And I was like, I'm going to be an artist. And then I found myself on this unintentional spiritual journey. And with my background in education and my understanding of the human design, the human spirit, I was going to save the world. And I began to look outward, and I began to try to assist and achieve and create, at times forgetting the only thing that really truly mattered was dedicating to myself, was to my joy, was to all the things that make me whole, and then bringing that to those who I love the most, which is my family. And then wherever it trickles down after that, that's my purpose, being the best version of myself, and then directly affecting those within my immediate sphere of influence. And however that expands, that expands. But by following the joy and following what feels good and dedicating to myself in the process, I can't lose because I've built the foundation and everything grows upon that. Took some harsh some harsh lessons. It was hard to say. Harsh lessons to really draw those conclusions. But now I'm able to see it in others. I see everybody, not everybody, forgive me. I see people going out there and they're going to save the world and they're going to preach the gospel and they're going to do all these things and they're going to convince others. And I see it, and it's not necessary. Return home, return to self, create your foundation, live in the joy, live in your truth, care for those in your immediate sphere of influence. And that is how you change the world. Your purpose. Thank you. Thank you again for indulging me. And Ubuntu.